What is up, dudes and dolls? It's your girl Cherry, and I am back with the cash stuffing video number 2 for the month of March. This paycheck is a lot more than the previous one, so hopefully it will be a little bit of a longer video, a little bit more interesting. Last time I got on here and talked to you guys, I had a lot of updates about like our house and my job and all the things, and I'm really excited to tell you that I have another update that I forgot to share because all that other stuff is happening and it's all very exciting and also very overwhelming. But another update I have for you is that I actually was able to pay off my credit card. So that is donezo. I've closed that account. I am all done with that credit card. The goal is to kind of pay off the remaining consumer debts that my husband and I have and essentially kind of just start over because our credit sucks and we just want to rebuild it. So yeah. Anyways, today we are cash stuffing a total of $1,846. So let's just crack right into it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 50. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 250. 5, 10, 15, 20. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactamundo. As always, I have my iPad off to the side, so I'm going to be using that to keep up with what I'm stuffing and where I'm stuffing it into. So first we're going to start in my bills binder. Here she is. She's beautiful and we love her. So let's break on into the bills binder. Okay, so first up is my mortgage, and my mortgage gets $205. So mortgage now has $405, $10. The update on this is still the same as it was last video. We are still living in our current house, but we will be selling our house after we move, and we are moving into a rental house. So our rental house is the big kicker. It's what's taking most of our money for the next month. And the amount for that is $400. The amount we're adding today is $423. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 21, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. And now the amount we have. Okay, so the amount we have now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So $1,000 right there. So 1,050, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 231, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so we have $1,240. So let me just double check that here because we have $1,240 and we need a total of $3,740. So we are 33%. Ooh, 33% there. So about a third of the way there, which is really cool. Although I will tell you, this is so crazy. So we have not signed any agreements or anything on this rental that we found. We've not signed any agreements. We've just kind of they've just approved us. And so we are anticipating paying the deposit and paying all of that. But then I talked to my husband earlier today and he said, oh, by the way, I saw another house today that I actually like the area it's in better. And I was like, are you serious? Are you so serious? So when he gets home, we're going to look at that house and determine if we want to apply to get that one. So y'all pray for me, pray for patience. Water is getting 30. It always gets 30. And now it has 20, 40, 50, 60. So we're halfway through to the payment for April. Phone is getting 20. So now it has 40. Electric is getting 88, so 50, 70, oop, I'm throwing things, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Okay, so now the electric has 50, 1, 120, 140, 150, 160, 65, wait a minute. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I did something wrong here. 51, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. I feel like that's off, but I can't really prove it, so I guess we're just going to keep it this way. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. That's very possible. Internet is getting 35. And the internet has already been paid for this month, so this is all going towards the payment for next month. And that is 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, $68. State Farm is getting $100. Subscriptions is getting $25. And then the Palisade. The Palisade is getting 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then groceries. Ooh, she is just busting at the seams. Groceries is getting this remaining 200. So groceries now has 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 355, 360, 365, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So this is $390 in the groceries. Okay. And that is it for my bills binder. Oh, she thick. She real thick with that, with all the bills in the groceries and then all the bills in the rent. She is thick. Okay, so since we have all these changes coming up in our lives, one of the things that we, because I'm the one who does this for our family, but one of the things that I've decided to do is kind of just reduce the amount that I'm putting in my variable expenses and in my envelopes, because we are putting so much towards rent and towards our house and then towards like furniture and things like that. So it's going to be real simple. Pretty much everything henceforth is getting $10. So we'll just see what we're up to. So this binder is what I'm calling my high priority in the beautiful cappuccino. Household is getting $10. Why do I have this 5 here? I feel like I've missed something, but it's fine. I'll figure it out later. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what I did. I'll have to go back and fix it. Okay, so household now has $30. Clothing and shoes, 10. Oh, sorry, there was a bug and it flew like directly at me. That scared me. Okay, pet care, $10. And I've had a couple people ask me, like, what I'm going to do with some of this, because, like, if I'm only putting $10 in pet care, that's clearly not going to cover, like, a vet bill. It's clearly not going to cover, like, a bag of dog food or whatever. So, like, what am I doing it for? And honestly, I'm just kind of putting that back so that eventually my, like, dog food money doesn't come out of my groceries. It comes out of this. So that's like, the plan. That's the hope, anyways. Family fun, $10. Same thing with family fun. Family fun is, like, I'm hoping for that to be like fun stuff for us to do like on weekends sometimes, fun stuff for us to do during the summer, stuff like that. Health gets 10. Beauty is getting 10. Beauty, honestly, once we are moved and like our budget is sort of realigned, it's probably going to start getting more, because I have 3 daughters and they have all developed an affinity for makeup and hair care and things like that. So this is, oh my god, the last one. Okay, so we are finishing this savings challenge, which makes me so sad because I love this one. I'm going to put it to the side and we'll figure out what we're going to do about it. But maintenance is getting $10. Birthdays is getting $10. And so now birthdays, $10. I feel like I forgot to check this off at some point because I have 110 here and I should have 120 by the end. So I'm just going to go ahead and check that off because maybe I added 5 and I didn't remember at some point. Or maybe when I put that 100 in, I was like, that'll be my adding 5. Okay, and then these are not labeled yet, but they do have things. So this one is $10 going towards cash stuffing, and I am going to label these, I just haven't yet. And this one is going to be $10 towards my master's degree, because I am going to start my master's program soon-ish. So that is the end of my high priority binder. Okay, moving to low priority. We have travel, which will be getting $10. Travel is one of those things that, like, my husband and I aren't big travel people. Like, we're very homebody, we're very staycation. But one thing that we both have talked a lot about is we really want to start taking like big vacations every couple of years with our kids. So we're going to start saving for that now. Garden, it's 10. We are big garden people. Beverages for us is like poppies and Olippops and stuff like that, because y'all, that stuff is expensive. It is much more expensive to buy a 4-pack of like Olippops than it is to buy a whole 12-pack of Cokes. So it'd be expensive, but we gotta save for it. Haircuts, it's getting 10. My husband actually just got his haircut, and obviously his haircut is less expensive than mine, so I need to really beef this thing up because I need a haircut soon. Date night, $10. I'm really excited because while this is very mundane because it's all the same amount, this is the first time I'm actually getting to stuff these envelopes, so it is very exciting. Nails is getting $10. I actually went to a new nail girl last week, and y'all, like, she did so good. Like, I love the milky white because it's such a classic look, and she did so good, and she was really nice, and she, like, really, you know, I just liked her. We vibed. It's hard to find a good nail person these days, so when you vibe with one, you really got to go for it. Taxes and annuals actually has stuff in it, but it is getting $10. So the taxes and annuals has $20, $30, $45, which is great because I'm pretty sure my husband's car registration is due this month, and it's probably like less than 30 bucks. So that's taken care of. And that's it for the low priority. All right, the last thing we're stuffing is my girls binder, and we're not going to get all the way into this, but we're just going to hit the first like 2 or 3 envelopes in here. Oop. So Peanuts activities, we're going to give her $10. They're not all involved in activities yet, like sports or anything, but I want to have this money so that like the ones who are, we can buy them uniforms and their practice gear and everything. And then once we get some of these children involved in sports or activities of some kind, we'll have a little bit of cash put back for that. So all of them are getting $10. And then we are going to put $10 in school expenses. School expenses be expensive, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and check this $10 off here, because why not? The school expenses is different from like school tuition. Like, we do pay a pre-K tuition for my schmedium my schmedium daughter, and school expenses is more things like parties and field trip stuff. So there's that. And that is all we're doing in the girls binder. So the last thing we're doing is going back in here and fixing a mistake I made earlier, because I still have this extra 5 and I know exactly where it was supposed to go. It was supposed to go in here. Let's see, because this is 50, 1, 120, 140, 150, 160, 165, 170, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. That's what I wanted. Okay. All right, and then that is perfect, and it is ready to go. Ooh, I'm gonna have to use the second button. Ooh, because she is so thick. Ooh. All right, and that is that on that. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I guess drop them or save them, keep them for yourself, whatever the case is. If you could give this video a like, a comment, maybe a subscribe, whatever you want to do, it's your life. Love you. Bye.